Greetings from the wasteland and welcome to our weekly check of the highlights of new releases headed to an independent record store near you. And again, this is just the highlights because there's so much stuff coming out that it'd be tough to fit it all into one segment like this. To see the full list, head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. There you'll see a searchable list of everything, not just for the upcoming week, but for the next few weeks ahead as well. But now let's hit into the releases coming up for Friday, October 28th, 2022. Only a few new releases. There's a lot of reissues, but just a few cool new releases to highlight here. The first being something new from Sammy Hagar and The Circle. Crazy Times is the brand new studio album from Sammy and The Circle. That is, of course, Sammy Hagar on vocals, Michael Anthony on bass, Jason Bonham on drums, and Vic Johnson on guitars. So Crazy Times looks to be on black vinyl from Sammy Hagar and Circle. Will list for about $28. Brand new stuff also from Soccer Mommy, aka Sophie Allison. This one is called Sometimes Forever. Looks like we can get a limited edition violet colored vinyl version. That one will list for about $25. And continuing the trend we've seen over the past few weeks with these 80s college radio bands kicking out new stuff, we now have something from Aha that is brand new. This is called True North, and it is a double 180-gram pressing in a gatefold jacket. Our description says, above the Arctic Circle, Aha recorded their first collection of new songs since 2015's Cast in Steel. So Aha's new one called True North double LP black vinyl lists a little heavy, coming in at a suggested retail price of $58. On the reissue front, we've got another big package set coming from the Beatles, and this is a special edition and regular edition of Revolver. Starting off with the special edition, it is a limited 4 LP set, 180-gram LPs, and includes a bonus 7-inch EP. This special edition of the Beatles Revolver features a new mix, the original mono mix as well, and a 4-track EP, 28 session takes, and home demos. This also includes a 100-page booklet with a foreword by Paul McCartney, an essay in there as well, detailed track notes, photos, and handwritten lyrics, tape boxes, extracts from the graphic novel, and the making of the cover art. So the big package of the Revolver Special Edition will list for about $200. But there's also another special edition that includes a tote bag. It could be one of those things like act now and we'll throw in a tote bag. So this one is the Revolver Special Edition Remix and a exclusive tote messenger bag. That package listing for about $46. And then the regular Revolver Special Edition, limited 180-gram pressing, again, newly remixed directly from the original 4-track master tapes. So the regular vinyl reissue of Revolver will list for about $30. Wrapping up the Rocktober releases, we have got a nice little set of albums, including 2 from In Excess. My favorite one here is Shabu Shuba, a reissue on clear 140-gram vinyl. This is a brick and mortar exclusive heading out to stores like Radio Wasteland, so that one will list for about $25. And also The Swing, being reissued for the Rocktober event. This is on blue vinyl, also 140-gram, listing also for $25. Also on the reissue front for Rocktober, we've got Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. That is pretty much the only Sex Pistols album you'd ever need. There's others out there. But this one being released on colored vinyl, but our description does not say what color that is. I'll have to do some digging. That one will list for about $25. And finally, wrapping up the Rhino Rocktober stuff is Caius. This is Blues for the Red Sun, coming on gold colored vinyl, that listing also for $25. Also on tap are a couple versions of Dinosaur Jr.'s Beyond, celebrating the 15th anniversary since its original release. Dinosaur Jr. is reissuing Beyond on limited edition colored vinyl with a special edition white vinyl 7-inch featuring album bonus tracks on that as well. So that version, purple and green with the bonus, will list for about $28. And then there is just a green vinyl version, purple and green vinyl version rather, listing for about $22. We're getting an anniversary reissue of Alice from Tom Waits. This one coming on gold 180-gram vinyl, limited edition, metallic gold vinyl to be exact. This is the 20th anniversary of the 14th studio album by Tom Waits, originally released in 2002. So Tom Waits' Alice will list for about $32. A couple of different versions of the photo album from Death Cab for Cutie. First up, a limited edition 180-gram clear vinyl pressing. Includes a digital download. The photo album is the third studio album by Death Cab for Cutie, originally released in 2001. So the clear vinyl version will list for about $36. And then there is a deluxe edition as well. Our description does not say exactly what's included in the deluxe edition. Probably should have done some more digging on that. But that one is a double LP and looks to include some extra liner notes and the like. But again, the deluxe edition of Death Cab for Cuties, the photo album, lists for about $51. Here's a cool one from Bootsy Collins, The Power of One. This is a reissue of the Japanese pressing, an import version of that funk stuff. Originally released just a couple of years ago in 2020, The Power of One is for the first time in LP form as a limited edition Japanese package, complete with an OBI strip attached to that as well. The 16-track album features a star-studded lineup of guests helping out, including the likes of George Benson, Branford Marsalis, Larry Graham, Snoop Dogg is on there as well. Bela Fleck, wow, Bela Fleck's on there, and many others. So this Power of One reissue of Bootsy Collins, a Japanese version with an OBI strip, double LP, black vinyl, lists a little heavy, coming in at a suggested retail price of $73. A 25th anniversary reissue of My Soul by Coolio is also on tap. It's a double LP pressing of the third studio album by Coolio, celebrating its 25th anniversary, as we mentioned. That one on black vinyl will list for about $35. We've got a trio of represses coming from King Crimson. These are the Steven Wilson and Robert Fripp remixes on 200-gram vinyl. We can look forward to King Crimson's Beat, 3 of A Perfect Pair, and Discipline. Again, all of those are the Steven Wilson and Robert Fripp remixes. All are on 200-gram vinyl, and each of those will list for about $35. Some Michigan doom metal on tap for the reissue as well. This is Abysmal from the Black Dahlia Murder, the Detroit area band. This is a vinyl pressing of the 2015 release from the Michigan death metal outfit. This one coming in at a suggested retail price of about $32 and looks to be on black vinyl. We have a couple different colored vinyl versions of the Slayer reissue of Repentless. First up being an ox blood and orange swirled with mustard splatter. These are getting a little too complex. That one coming in at a suggested retail price of $31. There is also a beer mustard swirl with red-brown splatter version of Repentless by Slayer. That one listing for about $30. And we've got a trio of picture disc releases plus a combination box set of all of them coming from Alice Cooper. First up is a double picture disc version of Detroit Stories, Alice Cooper's Michigan-themed album from, well, last year, actually. Again, it's a double picture disc pressing. You're seeing 4 images. That's both sides of the picture discs illustrated in our pictures here. So the Detroit Stories picture disc will list for about $40. We also have a picture disc set of Paranormal, Cooper's album from 2017. That one listing for about $40. And a Paranormal Evening at the Olympia, Paris on picture disc. All of these limited edition, by the way. That live album was a 2018 release originally. And again, that one will list for $40. Now, if you're really adventurous and you want to get all 3 of these picture disc releases in one package, the Coop has put them all together in a picture disc vinyl boxed set. And that will list for $80 to see all 3 of those combined into one release. It's a 6 LP picture disc box set. Now here's an ambitious one from Jesus Jones. It's a set of 6 reissues coming from the band, again, all due for October 28th, and all of them listing for about $31. Included in on this set, each of them on colored vinyl, by the way, is Doubt on translucent orange vinyl, Passages on yellow vinyl, Liquidizer coming on green colored vinyl, Perverse on blue, Already coming on clear vinyl, and London coming on white vinyl. Again, each of those Jesus Jones reissues listing for about $31. Much like we've seen with these other group reissues of a big chunk of catalog, it'll be interesting to see if they can get them all out at the same time without missing anything. Now, if that wasn't enough, or you don't want to go through each and every one of those albums, Jesus Jones is also reissuing a greatest hits set. This is Zeros and Ones, the best of Jesus Jones, coming on double LP gold colored vinyl. That one listing for about $45, but it's got pretty much everything that you would ever want from Jesus Jones on one release. On the compilation and live stuff front for the 28th of October, we've got one from the Foo Fighters. This is called the Essential Foo Fighters. Our description says it's a double LP pressing and a gatefold jacket. The Essential Foo Fighters is a collection of 21 tracks pulled from their studio album discography. The set includes a selection of fan favorites and hit singles, including things like Everlong, Best of You, All My Life, Walk These Days, and many, many more. Double LP black vinyl, the Essential Foo Fighters, will list for about $42. Here's something from Susie and the Banshees. This is called All Souls. Our description says it is a collection of Susie and the Banshees tracks curated by Susie Sue to reflect the supernatural and more macabre side of their music. Mastered at Abbey Road Studios. Again, cut at half-speed master on 180-gram vinyl. This collection also features new and unique artwork that will match up nicely with the audio and the visual aesthetic. So All Souls by Susie and the Banshees, listing for about $30. From Music on Vinyl, we've got some Sinatra scheduled for release on the 28th, but being Music on Vinyl, that could be a couple of weeks later, knowing the way that they get their stuff, at least to us here at our store. But this is a double LP on gold vinyl, and it's Frank Sinatra Collected, limited edition, on 2 LPs spanning over 5 decades of Sinatra's work. So look online at our website, especially at radiowastelandrecords.com, if you'd like to see the full track list on that. But collected from Frank Sinatra on double LP gold vinyl from Music on Vinyl, listing for about $51. The next chapter in the Brown Acid releases continue with Brown Acid, the 15th trip. Some very psychedelic and heavy psych garage rock coming in this series, and the newest one listing for about $28. And finally, we've got a trio of Christmas albums wrapping up. Yes, Christmas albums, it is that time, I know, but get them now because it might be a little difficult as we get closer to the holiday. First up is a Holly Dolly Christmas from Dolly Parton. This is the Ultimate Deluxe Edition on double LP white vinyl. A Smoky Mountain Christmas was originally featured on Parton's 1986 holiday film of the same name. The new collection includes 2 other songs from that movie as well. So Holly Dolly Christmas from Dolly Parton will list for about $35 on double LP white vinyl, according to our description. We also have something from Kelly Clarkson. This is called When Christmas Comes Around. This is a 2021 holiday album, but a new repress of that. That one from Kelly Clarkson lists for about $22. And finally, Neil Diamond. This is a Neil Diamond Christmas double LP. It's a 2022 release, but it's a set specially curated by the artist from his 4 best-selling Christmas albums. So lots of great stuff on there. The Neil Diamond Christmas looks to be on black vinyl and will list for about $32. So that is a quick check of the highlights of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you for Friday, October 28th. Again, if you'd like to see the full list, please head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, you can search through all the new releases you'd like to your heart's desire. If you're local and you see something that you'd like us to try to get a hold of, contact us and we'll put in a pre-order for you as well. So until next week, you folks have a good one, and we'll talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks.